Hello, my name is Parker and I will be a senior at the Bay School of San Francisco, and this is my final project. As you can see, it's the 3-jointed robotic arm, and I've learned a lot while I made this. So first off, I'll show you how it works. You control it with these 3 or 4 potentiometers. So this one opens the claw, this one moves this upper arm. Here, if you can see, moves the middle joint, and this one here moves the base back and forth. So while I was making this, I ran into a few difficulties. The first of which was in my programming, I actually didn't know to use potentiometers, so I wrote a code that I thought would work. It did in theory, but it wasn't effective once I put all this together. So the potentiometers are what I ended up using to control this, and these are kind of mechanical resistors that alter the voltage going through, that then the Robo-Arduino, which is the circuit board that I used, reads and translates via the map function to the servos and changes the X amount of voltage into X degrees for each servo. What else? So for the claw, that's the same idea. And then problems that I had along the way were attaching these metal bars to the different servos. That should have been, that was harder than it should have been. I also had trouble with, so I had to limit the range on how far these servos can turn, because they can move 180 degrees, but I had to limit it so it wouldn't fall over, because initially I had no limits and they would all be on one side and the base servo wouldn't be strong enough to hold it up, so it would just collapse. That took a fair amount of time to kind of fine tune and get it to work how it does now. And then